Yeah, good morning, everybody. I welcome you once again to this interactive session. Um, this morning we're looking at deductive proofs. Deductive proofs, and we're focusing on triangles and straight lines. Triangles and straight lines. But before we proceed, I want you to know some of those basic proofs that we'll be needing in this session. Okay, look at this theorem. Angles on a straight line. Angle, or rather sum of angles. Sum of angles. Sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degrees. If you have this, you have this. Let's say this A, let's assume this A, this B. So A plus B is equal to 180. Or if you have this, you have this, you have this, you have this A as A, this is B, and this is C. So A plus B plus C is equal to 180. As long as it's on a straight line, sum of angles on that straight line is 180 degrees. For example, you have this. This is say 130 degrees, and you're asked to find x. X will be x plus 130 is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 minus 130. X is equal to 50 degrees. Okay, another theorem. Sum of angles in a triangle is 180. Is 180 degrees. Sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. If you have this triangle, and this is A, this is B, and this is C. So A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Example, if you have this, this is 50, this is 60, and this is A, and they say find A, it will be A plus 50 plus 60 is equal to 180. So A plus 50 plus 60 is 110 is equal to 180. A is equal to 180 minus 110. A is equal to 70 degrees. A is 70 degrees. Another theorem. If you have, there's another theorem that states that exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. For example, you have this. Look at this. This is A, this is B, and this is C. So C, from this theorem, C, which is the exterior angle, is equal to A plus B. For example, you have this. You have 50, and here you have 60, and they say find x. So x will be equal to what? 50 plus 60. X is equal to 110 degrees. Another example is if you have this. Maybe this is 120 degrees, and this is 80, and this is x, and they say find x. There are two methods of doing this, but for the purpose of this theorem we are working on, we'll have 120, which is the exterior. 120 is equal to 80 plus x. Exterior is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. So 120 minus 80 is equal to x. x is equal to 40 degrees. And that way of doing it is alternatively get this angle first, this angle. So this angle will be, this is a straight line, so that angle, let's call this D. So D plus 120 is equal to 180. Angle on a straight line, sum of angles on a straight line. So D is equal to 180 minus 120, which is equal to 60 degrees. Now we've gotten D. So look at how the new triangle looks. This is 60, this is 80. So to get x now, x will now be x plus 80 plus 60 is equal to 180. Sum of angles in a triangle. That's the symbol for angle, that's the symbol for triangle. So x plus 140 is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 minus 140. S is equal to 40 degrees, you see? So any method you use there, you get the same answer. And that thing I want you to know is this theorem. Vertically opposite angles are equal. If you have this, it's always in the form of x. This angle is always equal to this angle. This angle is always equal to this angle. So if this is A, this will also be A. If this is 60, this will also be 60. Let's look at isosceles triangle. Theorem. Base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. If you have this symbol stands for isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is a triangle that has two angles and two sides equal. So this side is equal to this side. The angle facing this line, where is it? Here, right? And where's the angle facing this? Here, right? So this angle is equal to this angle. So if you have A, B, C, so angle C, A, B, that's this, A is at the center, is equal to angle C, B, A. So this angle C, B, A, this angle. So this angle is equal to this angle. So if you have, look at this example, if you have this, let's assume this 40 degrees, and you have to look for x, or you have to look for this angle. Let me not put x there. You have to look for, say, okay, let's assume this is A, this is B, and this is C, and they say find angle BAC. Angle BAC is the same as angle BCA. So to get it, it will be 40. Let's assume this is x and this is x. That's 40 plus x is equal to 180. Sum of angles in a triangle. Sorry, I didn't put this. Let's assume this is an isosceles triangle, and you have to look for angle BAC. So that's 40 plus 2x is equal to 180. So 2x is equal to 180 minus 40. So x is equal to 180 minus 40 is 140 divided by 2. X is 70 degrees. So this angle BAC is equal to 70 degrees. Okay, let's delve into problems proper. Look at this question. Find the value of x in the figure shown. Very simple. This is a triangle. Remember, we say sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So 50 plus 80 plus x is equal to 180. So 130. 50 plus 80 is 130. 130 plus x is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 minus 130. X is equal to 50 degrees. So that's our answer. Then number 2, remember what I said about vertically opposite angles. So this angle is equal to this angle. If this is 2x, this is 2x. If this is where else, okay. Now this is a straight line. This is a straight line. So angle on this straight line is 180. So this angle here will be, this angle will be 180 minus 100. So 180 minus 100, that's 80. So we'll write 80 here. So we have to look for x. So that becomes 3x. That's this angle here. 3x plus 2x. That's this angle. 2x plus this 80. 80 is equal to 180. Sum of angles in a triangle. So 3x plus 2x is 5x plus 80 is equal to 180. So 5x is equal to 180 minus 80. 5x is equal to 100. X is 100 divided by 5. X is 20. So our x is 20. X is 20. You can, if you want to prove it, you can, when you substitute 20 into all of this to give 180, check. 3 bracket 20 plus 2 bracket 20 plus 80. Let's see what to go. 3 times 20 is 60 plus 2 times 20 is 40 plus 80. 60 plus 40 is 100. 100 plus 80, 180, which is sum of angles in a triangle. So checked. Then number 3, the figure at the right. Now this is, I didn't explain this to you. Okay, alternate angles are equal. What are alternate angles? They are Z-shaped angles. When two lines are parallel, see this line is parallel to this line, so that means this angle is equal to this angle. So let's first get this angle. What would this angle be? So angle NOP is equal to 180 minus 125. That's 55 degrees. So this angle is 55 degrees. So if this is 55, this is also 55 degrees. This is angle on a straight line. So if this is 55, this is also 55. So angle MNQ is equal to 55. Alternate angles. Alternate angles. Look at MN is parallel to OP. NMQ is 65. QP is 125. What's the size of MQR? So we are looking for MQR. This angle, we are looking for this angle here. Good. Now we know this. We know this. Now remember the theorem that states that exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. So angle MQR will be equal to 65 plus 55. That's 120 degrees. Exterior angle of triangle. Exterior angle of triangle. Alternatively we can do this, but this one is longer. Alternatively, we can first get this angle. Angle MQN is equal to 180 minus 65 plus 55. That's angle in a triangle. Sum of angles in a triangle. That's 180 minus 65 plus 55 is 120. That's 60. Alright, so MQR becomes angle MQR is equal to 180 minus 60, because this is a straight line. So angle on a straight line is 180. So angle on a straight line, 180 minus 60 is what? 120 degrees. So either of both methods will give you answer. Now for the fourth example, number 4, find x and y in the figure below. Let's get x. Now this is a straight line. We know this angle. Let me minimize it a bit. Now this is a straight line. This is a straight line. We know this angle. So to get x, we use angle on a straight line. So x plus 148 is equal to 180. Sum of angle on a straight line. So x is equal to 180 minus 148. S is equal to 32 degrees. So this is 32. Now to get y, we know this angle and we know this as 32 degrees. So y becomes y plus 116 plus 32 is equal to 180. That's sum of angle in a triangle. So that becomes y plus 148 is equal to 180. So y is equal to 180 minus 148. So y is equal to 32. Wow, that's an isosceles triangle. X and y are equal, so that's an isosceles triangle. Number 5, find the value of x and y in the figure. Look at this. To get the value of x and y, let me zoom it out a bit. Okay, good. To get the value of x, now this angle, this is an isosceles triangle, so this angle is equal to this angle. So to get this angle, we use angle on a straight line. Look at this, is a straight line. So this angle becomes 180 minus 116, which is equal to 80, 70, 64. That's angle on a straight line. Angle on a straight line. So this is 64. Now this is an isosceles triangle. So if this is 64, this is also 64. So x is also 64 degrees. Isosceles triangle. That's base angles. Base angles of isosceles triangle. So they are always equal. This angle is always equal to this angle. Now to get y, we can use exterior angle. So y is equal to 64 plus 64, which is equal to 128 degrees. You see this exterior and this sum of interior angle, interior opposite angle. That's exterior angle of triangle. So that's it. One side is 128, y is 128, yx is 64. Now look at this. Look at this example. Let me minimize a bit. The diagram shown AB is equal to BE. AB is equal to BE. That's an isosceles triangle. Reflects BAE is 328. Okay, this angle is 328. You can see it. You can see this 328. This 328. Okay, good. So let me minimize a bit. Good. So find, and ABC is a straight line. DCB is 100. ABC is a straight line. Find BDC. Find angle BDC. That's this angle. We're looking for this angle. This angle here. Good. Now what we'll do is this. Now this is 328. Now angle BAE. That's this angle. This angle is angle BAE. That's acute angle BAE is 360. Sorry, you know this 328. So to get angle BAE, that will be 360 minus 328. That gives us 32 degrees. So this angle is 32 degrees. That's angle at a point. Angle at a point. Angle at a point is equal to 360. So this is 32. Now if this is 32, this angle will also be 32. AEB, angle AEB is also 32 degrees because it's an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. So this angle is also 32 degrees. So to get this angle now, or rather, let me not go that. Let me not. Now we can use exterior angle here. Exterior angle. Now this angle, angle DBC is equal to 32 plus 32. Are you seeing that? 32 plus 32. That's exterior angle of triangle. So that's 64. So this angle is 64. So if this is 64 and this 100, what would this be? So angle BDC is equal to 180 minus 64 plus 100. That's sum of angles in a triangle. That's 180 minus 164. That's 16 degrees. So this angle is 16 degrees. 16 degrees. Alright, next question. Find the value of x in the figure shown. Find the value of x. There's no x. Okay, this x, this should be x here, this should be x here. Okay, good. First we get this angle and we get this angle too. Actually they are the same, since this is 120 and this is 120. So angle ACD is equal to angle ADC, which is equal to 180 minus 120 degrees. That's angle on a straight line. Angle on a straight line, that's 60 degrees. So this angle is 60, this angle is 60. So this angle automatically will also be 60 because it's an equilateral triangle. So x plus 60 is equal to 180. That's angle on the angle, sum of angles in a triangle. That's x plus 120 is equal to 180. X is 180 minus 120. X is equal to 60 degrees. Right, question number 8. Find the value of x in the figure shown at the right. So the value of x will be, now this exterior angle, exterior opposite angle. So 3x plus 2x plus 20 is equal to 200 minus 4x. That's exterior angle of a triangle. That's this angle is equal to this plus this. So 3x plus 2x is 5x plus 20 is equal to 200 minus 4x. Let's collect like terms now. So 5x plus 4x is equal to 200 minus 20. Are you seeing that? So here we have a moment please. So proceed. So 5x plus 4x is 9x. So 9x is equal to 200 minus 20 is 180 minus 180. So x is equal to 180 divided by 9. So x is equal to 20. So our x is 20. Then number 9. Number 9 says calculate. Number 9 says calculate the values of x and y in the figures below. Okay, so this now, let me zoom it out a bit so you can see everything that is going on. Okay, for this now, this is 64, this is y. Now these two lines are parallel. Anytime you see this symbol, it means, anytime you see this symbol, it means the lines are parallel. And once two lines are parallel, you have alternate angles. You also have corresponding angles forming on that line. Now if this is 64, this is also 64. You get it? This angle is also 64. Let's even label it so it will be easier for us. ABC. So angle BCA is also 64 degrees. Let's call that alternate angle. Now this is an isosceles triangle. So if this is 64, that means this is also 64. That's angle CBA is also 64 degrees. Isosceles triangle. So to get x becomes exterior angle of a triangle. Look at this. When we sum this up, we get x. So x is equal to 64 plus 64. S is equal to 128 degrees. That's for x. If you don't want to do this, just do 180 minus 64 plus 64, to give you 120. It will give you, that's 180 minus 128. That will give you 52. So 180 minus 52 will give you the value of x here. But this one is straightforward. It's straightforward and easier. Then to get y, to get our y, now look at this. You notice that this is a straight line. Now we know this angle, we know this angle. So to get y, it becomes y plus 64 plus 64 is equal to 180. That's sum of angles on a straight line is equal to 180. So y plus 128 is equal to 180. So y is equal to 180 minus 128. Y is equal to 52 degrees. So that's it. We've gotten that. Now let's solve this. This one says the value of x and y. Now the value of x here is, now this is a straight line. This is a straight line. This is 116. So if this is 116, this will be this angle here. Let's label it. Let's call this A. Let's call this B. Let's call this C. So if this is 116, so angle ACB is equal to 180 minus 116. Angle on a straight line, which is equal to 64 degrees. So this angle is 64. Wow, what a coincidence. So if this is 64, this is also 64, because it's an isosceles triangle. So x is equal to 64. Isosceles triangle. So if this is 64 and this is 64, y, now to get y will be very easy. Y will be sum of this. So y is equal to 64 plus 64. That's exterior angle of triangle. So y is equal to 128 degrees. 128 degrees. So that's it. You get your answer. Then this is a word problem. It says the sides PQ and PR of triangle PQR. Triangle PQR. So let's draw triangle PQR. Triangle. Let me. So this is P, and this is Q, and this is R. So it says the sides PQ and PR of triangle PQ are produced to L and M. So PQ, you produce it, that means you extend this line and call this L, and you extend this also. You say PQ and PR, so you extend this also and you call this M. Produce means you extend the line. So if LQR is equal to MRQ, so this angle is equal to this angle, which is equal to 110. So this is 110 degrees. This is also 110 degrees. So what is the size of angle QPR? This looks like an isosceles triangle. So if this is 110, this angle will be angle PRQ is equal to 180 minus 110. That's 70 degrees. So that's angle on a straight line. The same width. So this is 70 degrees. The same width here too. This is angle PRQ. So angle PQR is the same thing here. This is a straight line. So that's 180 minus 110, which is equal to 70 degrees. The same thing, angle on a straight line. So this is also 70. So they say find angle QPR. That's this angle. Now you see this is an isosceles triangle because this and this are equal. So angle QPR will be, it will be angle QPR is equal to 180 minus 70 plus 70. That's angle, sum of angles in a triangle. So that's 180 minus 140, which is equal to 40 degrees. So angle QPR is equal to 40 degrees. So with that, we come to the end of this lesson. Thank you very much. I look forward to meeting you in our next video. Bye.